The lead lawyer for the second respondent, the Electoral Commission in the presidential election petition, Enos Tumusiime, has dismissed the allegations that the use of national identity card as voting cards was not in good faith but also constitutional. Chief Justice Bat Katulebe tasked the lawyers of the respondent number 2 to ascertain the allegations that there was no mandate to retire and archive the 2011 National Voter Register as alleged by the petitioner.
The reasons why this matter went to the High Court was because we had filed a litany of complaints and the very persons accused, Engineer Badro Chigundu, Jotham Talema, Samro Kosh, and Kenya Paul, were really intransigent and they did not want to listen to us, so we had to find recourse to the court. Nonetheless, my lords, this matter is on appeal. We are just surprised that Counsel Enos Tumusiime could bring this matter, which is really going on appeal.
What has been brought to us is by way of what Counsel thinks is an authority. We will look at it, we will distinguish it, we will reject it as we see fit. But we'll take into account what it is.
Tumusiime maintains, once updated, there would be nothing to mean retiling or archiving, but was quickly challenged by Asuman Basalirwa. But these are the keywords as in the Uganda Gazette. On the purported illegal nomination of candidate Museveni, Tumusiime said the extension was to allow Parliament to make law but not to favor candidate Museveni.
That notwithstanding, the second respondent put in place mitigation measures to ensure that no voter was disenfranchised. Particularly, voting in affected polling stations was extended to 7 p.m. and voters in line at 7 p.m. were allowed to cast their votes until all voters who were in line had completed casting their votes. My lords, these have been made as general statements. There's no supporting, not even one supporting affidavit to support these positions.
Section 9, 10, 11 of the Presidential Elections Act guides the presidential nomination process and that the sponsorship of candidates are under the multi-party dispensation. Rising in defense of the late dispatches and anomalies on election day, Tumusiime avoided going off guard after the Chief Justice, but Katulebe queried the farthest point delivery versus the nearest point delivery's approach, noting that there could have been mistakes in speculation, but they did it to take much more time to print DR forms for the Kampala and Wakiso districts.
Out of 112 districts, that is to wit, Kampala and Wakiso, which had long and regrettable delays. And indeed, my lords, the chairman of the second respondent openly and candidly apologized to court for this delay. And it adds that it was only at these polling stations that voting was extended in accordance with the law.
The Electoral Commission chairperson during cross-examination had explained that the flaws in the delivery was due to intentions of the delivery to farthest points before the nearby centers, as the reverse is in contravention after supplies were made in Mukono on the 15th of February. The defense lawyers also explained that the social media blockade was not selective. It did not stop anyone from going to vote. He confessed that he's not on social media and users remain a minority group, but how true could be that? Mobile phone operators rated 94.56% Ugandans to use Facebook, 3.9% are on Twitter, while Google and any other social networks share the rest. The lawyer's submission is that the blockade by the Uganda Communications Commission was justified and that the reasons given had the potential of disrupting the polls. The Supreme Court hearing continues in the afternoon with regard to presentation by the Friends of Court on the ongoing court process. Ernst Tabarka, WBS Television, the Supreme Court in Kampala.